scratch then go crazy.
What's going on, my good folks? It's your man, your guy, your boy, 1127 Kicks. I hope everybody out there is having a great day, an amazing day, and overall blessed day. Say, man, if you're new to the channel, do your boy a huge favor. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the page. And if you're already with the movement, bro, I greatly appreciate you, man. Hit that like button, share this video, and let's go ahead and keep this page growing. So, man, August 22nd, for a retail price of $190, man, we have these Air Jordan 12 Indigos, or Stone Blues, as I'm starting to see on the internet what people are calling them. And this shoe right here has had a lot of criticism because it really resembles the Air Jordan 12 Obsidians, man. So I know a lot of OG sneakerheads feel some type of way about it, like why didn't, you know, Nike and Jordan Brand give us the Obsidians? But we already know they're never really going to give us exactly what we want. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But if you're new to this channel, man, and you haven't checked out one of my How to Cops, pretty much we're going to talk about Resell, Stockx, and GOAT. And then on top of that, we're going to talk about where you can find the shoe. Do I think the shoe will sell out? You know, what's the best sizes to go ahead and cop, whether you should hold or sell. So just sit back, relax, post up, man, and let's go ahead and enjoy the video. So just getting to the shoe real quick, man. As you can see, you have that Indigo upper, or Stone Blue, and yes, as y'all see, man, you know, there is a pattern that, you know, that's under the shoe. Now, I haven't seen any reviews or anybody who's basically taking that L and trying to reveal that pattern, man, but there is a hidden pattern under the shoe. You have a white mud guard on the shoe, then you have your obsidian hits that goes, you know, throughout the shoe and everything like that. Now, it's a pretty solid shoe. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't think it's ugly at all. I agree with some people as far as, you know, just bringing back the obsidian 12s, but I understand that, you know, Jordan Brand has to switch things up. Then on top of that, with this, you know, with this upper that's going to be fading away and stuff like that, that's one reason why they call it the Indigo, because it's one of the, you know, easiest fabrics to actually that fades away. And then on top of that, you know, it's one of the oldest fabrics in the world, so that's why they call them the Indigos. And it's actually going to come with a card, and that's going to say, you know, imperfection fades into perfection, something like that. You feel me? So, you know, it might have some pretty nice packaging when it comes to the shoe right here, man. Now let's go ahead and talk about this resale, because I know that's what everybody wants to know. Now, once again, I didn't think this shoe would resell like stupid high off the rip, but just looking at it right now, man, a size 7 and size 7.5, those are looking like your best sizes to go ahead and touch and go ahead and get. And then of course, I believe a size 12.5 and 13.5, those are some really smooth sizes to get after that as well. Then after that, you will see, like, you know, pretty much between that 240 250 range, you know, nothing too crazy. So, you know, right now what it's looking like as far as resale goes, depending on what size you get, you know, you probably gonna sell the shoe for maybe like 250 260, you know, maybe 270 locally or something like that. But if you touch that size 7 in men's, that 7.5, a 12.5, or a 13.5, you are pretty much, you're solid, you're good to go. Any other sizes after that is pretty much 240 plus. So if you're just looking at going ahead to resell the shoe, you're trying to get a quick flip, try to get that size 7, 7.5, try to get that 13.5, and try to get a 12.5. And that's what it's, you know, showing on StockX right now. Now, as you see on GOAT, they got like a 6.5 on there, but y'all know how I feel about that. Men's sizes only come in the 7 on up. So I don't know what that 6.5 is about, but it is what it is, man. And as you can see, that 7.5, those are some really good sizes, man. Then after that, you know, it balances out. It's not too crazy at all, bro. And then eventually, you know, you'll see that 12.5. And then I believe they don't have a 13.5. It jumps to like a 14. But then after that, like a 12.5 on up, those are some pretty great sizes too. So that's a little awkward to me, because usually, you know, once you get to like size 11 on up and 12s, that's when you see the big resale. But it's really not going that way right now at all, man. Like, it's pretty much like it's kind of spread out. Like, it's like 7, 7.5, then everything balances out, and then once you get to a 12.5 on up, then everything else is good. So like I said before, try to get yourself that 7, that 7.5, that 12.5 on up, and you pretty much, you'll be good as far as resale goes, as far as, you know, trying to do a quick flip and everything like that, because those sizes that I just said are unicorn sizes, especially in men's sizes and things of that nature. They don't make too many 7s or 7.5s or 12.5s on up. So if you touch one of those sizes, man, as far as resale goes, you're really good to go. You feel what I'm saying? Now, as far as where you can go ahead and cop this shoe, Now we already know anything under the Flex umbrella, that's where you know you can go ahead and cop the shoe. And for new people who don't know about Flex, man, basically the stores that's associated with it, you know, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Finish Line, East Bay, Champs, all 5 of these stores, they will be getting this shoe right here, man. I believe it's some other store that's under the Flex app and stuff like that, but this is the 5 stores that people actually care about, you feel me? Then after that, you know, you definitely have your Sheiks, you have Jimmy Jazz, JD Sports is getting them, Hibbett Sports is getting them, or City Gear. I know DTLR, they're getting them as well, man. So we're looking at 11 sites, and then of course, you know, it's going to drop on sneakers at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that's 12 places right there that this shoe would actually drop, man. So you would definitely have, you know, a variety of places to go. And that's one thing that I always say, you know, about these releases and stuff like that, because even though it's releasing in a lot of places and we don't know the stock amount or things of that nature, because one store might have 1,000 pairs but another store might have 10 pairs, but it still shows that both stores are going to have them. When it boils down to it, man, pretty much everybody will not be going on the same website, and that's really what matters at the end of the day. It's not like one of those shoes that is just going to drop on Foot Locker and sneakers. So somebody don't hit on sneakers, everybody's on Foot Locker, and now you jammed up with everybody trying to get the shoe. You could literally go to several different places, man, and you will actually be good to go. So that's one thing that I will say, you know, be confident about and things of that nature right there, because it's going to be a lot of people going to different websites checking it out, and you might choose a website where it has the least amount of traffic, man. So definitely, you know, take note to that, take heed to that right there, man. And then on top of that, make sure that you have all your settings and everything good to go. Now, once again, I know on Sneakers app, a lot of people say Apple Pay, PayPal actually checks out way faster than your actual bank and things of that nature. So I know a lot of people who actually been hitting off the Apple Pay and the PayPal as their payment methods, man. So right now, man, make sure you go ahead and update that stuff, bro. Like for real. Like I said, I got screwed over on a pair of my shoes, man. I got the wrong size coming in, but pretty much, you know what, you know, Nike was telling me as far as the Sneakers app goes, if you went for a shoe that was, and you went for a size 10 for resale, but you're trying to get this shoe and it's a size 12, you feel me, and your size 12, so you're trying to get it for your size. If you try to go ahead and change from a 10 to a 12 the day of release, it might not register in the system with Nike and the Sneakers app, and they still might mess around to give you a size 10, bro. And honestly, like, I don't know what it is with the Sneakers app. It's been happening where, you know, they're sending people the wrong sizes. So make sure that you have everything that you need, bro, so you could just be good to go, man, because you don't want your information to be messed up. Then on top of that, you do not want to end up like your boy that got exclusive access on some Dunks, and I can't even wear the shoe, it's a size 10. But anyway, man, so that's one thing you want to look at. And also with the Flex app, if you got like the Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, Finish Line, and things of that nature right there too, man, make sure that you have all your information updated. Make sure you're actually logged into your apps, you know, at least like 10 minutes before the shoe drops. Don't wait like 5 minutes or something like that, because it might be hard for you to actually get into the app, and they might, you know, push you out or log you in and log you out. At least I say at least get on the app at least 20 minutes before, because those apps are very tricky. We know those websites crashes, and their apps pretty much follow the same suit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So, you know, make sure that, you know, you're there at least 30 to 20 minutes early. Check out all your information. Make sure that everything is good, man. And like I always say, because I hear it a lot, people that get to check out, man, and they got a new debit card, or they got a new bank account, or they didn't change their address and all this other stuff like that, man. So make sure that you have everything set up perfectly, bro, so when you actually go ahead and check out your shoe and things of that nature, you will be good to go right there, man. And like I said before, you know, it's releasing in a variety of places. I think I was actually be seeing a lot of, you know, W's, man. You already know how I feel, positivity all day. So for anybody who really wants the shoe, or if your grind is reselling, that's how you feed your family and stuff like that, I hope y'all get the shoes and everything like that. And of course, man, y'all know if I cop the shoe, man, your boy's throwing that on feet off the rip. But let me know how y'all feel about this shoe in the comment section below. Is this a cop? Is this a drop? Is this for the collection, man? Is this for the toe, man? Or are you going ahead, you know, are you going to go ahead and resell the shoe, man? Let me know how y'all feel about this shoe, man. And yes, I do think this shoe will sell out, man. I really do. I think it will sell out. So, you know, definitely be on your P's and Q's, but I do think you'll be able to get it up if you are, man. So let me know if this video is informational for y'all. I want to say I greatly appreciate y'all for liking and subscribing to the page. Keep on supporting the movement for your boy, man. I greatly appreciate you, man. Justice for George Floyd as always, and y'all already know how we finna end the video off. If you search for good, you shall find a favor. If you search for evil, it shall find you. Proverbs 11:27. And we walk in faith and not by sight. For what is seen is temporary, what is unseen is forever. I live by that, I stand by that, y'all already know. And it's your boy 1127 Kicks. And always remember, bless your feet with something.
Who to hit me up and told me shit on these niggas? Cause these niggas out here came at you going, showing the difference. Keep on dropping all of that shit that made these folk wanna listen. You know these niggas hate, fuck them, tell them get out of